So I had a thought, and I wrote it down for a little script for this video in front of us. However, this thought is on referential culture, which is something, a term I've been cooking up inside myself for a little bit. What it means, we're going to talk about that. But first, there was something that was just sitting in my documents for like a while, and it's really bad, and it's just really impulsive and sudden, but it's a poem, and it's titled The Lack of Meaning, and I thought, haha, that's funny. I recently just went and saw Jordan B. Peterson, and he looked right at me and was like, notice when you have meaning in your life. Notice the meaning. And I thought to myself, wow, that's really powerful. I should do that. And so I'm shocked that I discovered a poem titled Lack of Meaning when I was looking through my old YouTube scripts. So I'm going to read a little section of it that I think is okay. It's the beginning. It's a little tantalizing tidbit for all you to flex my poetry muscles, my reading ability. And it goes something like this. It's titled The Lack of Meaning. Watch as you age, what slips away, suddenly like clouds after the rain, one day here and the next in constant pain. For what is the process that we age, where the lever flips in our brain that leads us to a new page? Enter in the youth's eyes shining and bright. Not every day is happy, nor every day is light, but what is new is novelty in the experienced reality, the shifting thought patterns and matching what we sense into our personality. And as we begin to age, novelty doesn't drift away, it changes focus in an interesting and creative way. It creates what I sense as an emphasis on sex, where chasing reproduction is what's hardwired next, for most. And yet before I get verbose, let's skip ahead to the next phase of our existence, persistence. Thank you. I love the fake applause that I'm giving myself. But let's get to what I had a thought about today. Referential culture. There is a shift going on, or a shift that will happen in our society in the next, say, 5 to 10 years. And I have managed to track this shift by going back to the roots, really. So if I say referential culture, what a lot of people are going to think here is it's meme culture. Whoa, memes, Jack. It's there. It is present in anybody who is connected to the internet, and most importantly, who are young. It is most importantly connected with those below the age of like, oh God, it's going to be like 38. Yeah, so we're about to get a great divide in our culture because whose parents? Raise your hand, millennials. Raise your hand, early Zoomers. Don't understand the internet as well as you do. Because honestly, quite a bit. They're not gonna get the jokes. They're not gonna get YouTube. They're just gonna sit there and watch their movies produced by Hollywood and be like, popcorn, content, Netflix. No pirating, really? Like, come on. Can't wait till that one gets normalized. It's not illegal to say, right? So, we are rapidly progressing towards a society where we're breaking off into bubbles, into groups. Referential culture, I think, is a positive aspect. It is somebody gets the memes you're sharing, they get your jokes, they watch the same content you do, they know your inside references, and then it allows you to form a quick connection with these people because you're like, oh, you watch this person, I watch this person, we kind of share this connection here of that we both enjoy taking then this content. We can both laugh at this meme and we share that meme because you know what? The human brain never forgets anything. I swear to God. It's like we forget our whole day. No idea what I ate for breakfast. Actually, I know what I ate for breakfast because I only had one meal today, and that was breakfast. But I digress. It was a big breakfast too. God bless you, Denny's. But I digress. God, God, food is just so good. I swear I'm not hungry. I just ate. I'm starving. Drink water. It's good for you. So from my description of getting to know other people through the memes and what content they absorb and watch, you really get to understand that person, and you get to understand them pretty dang quick. However, this has roots in negative aspects of our society and culture that we have seen, and that is when in 2016, I know the terrible year on the internet, everyone was like, echo chambers. Add in echo sound effect with that one. Future me. It's not going to happen. I'm too lazy for that. But those are the more negative aspects of this, because what you get is you get people who fundamentally can't understand each other. They don't get what the ideals are for, what they're about. They can be at odds with each other. In our very individualistic society of America, we are very not tribal. However, thanks to the internet, it allows our ideas to be much more tribal. Because people are pretty damn normal. If you give them a chance, they just want to talk. But in group settings where people put on a persona, where people really try and fit in, where people really want to be understood, they will reach out to the people that they think will understand, because they're going through a rough time. And that really is where the disparate groups come from. They come from how we deal with pain, how we deal with depression, trauma, what we talk about. Do we do it in a healthy way, an unhealthy way? Are we responsible enough to take care of those people, or are we not responsible enough to take care of those people? And when it comes down to it, that's what most groups divide into. It's who are we taking care of? And usually the responses are our own. And everyone else is not trying to take care of us. They're trying to take care of their own as well. And you put that against each other, and you get conflict. Because both sides are very caring, very loving, very accepting and open. Always. For the people who they consider to be on their side. And new people. But if you show that you can't be trusted, as with any human person, goes to show that you deserve to be ostracized. Yeah, echo chambers and cancel culture. That's the negative aspect of referential culture, where most of how we communicate and interact and connect is through the ideas that we share with each other. Through memes, YouTubers, videos, cults of personality. You got a lot of different groups. And a lot of them overlap, too. Oh yeah. It's the broadest ones. It's the broadest populations that are really at odds with each other, which is really interesting. Because that's kind of how we divided up our system of government here in America. And we call those groups of people blocks. Fascinating, really, because they're kind of spot on as kind of the broadest category there is. The voting blocks. It's kind of scary. It's not really a job, but yeah. So, while it wasn't spawned by the internet, it was certainly accelerated. The internet is taken this desire to understand one another through our ideas, and it is just pushing on the gas. It is throwing us forward at a ferocious rate. It is bringing people together and breaking them apart almost as quickly as a lifetime takes. And so, as the ages move further and further on, we're going to get a lot less understanding of older generations, and the older generations become a lot less understanding of our generation. Oh man, the voting blocks. Oh man, the tribalism. Oh man, the references, all of the memes. Yeah, so that's just what I've been thinking about recently. Thanks for watching. Bye!